He broke my heart, and now it's raining just to rub it in. I'm at your door. I feel so crazy about it. Yes, I was burned, but I call it lesson learned. Mistake of a turn, so I call it lesson learned. Oh, my soul is returned, so I call it lesson learned. Another lesson learned. What's up, CherishingFlo there, and welcome back to my channel where we are all about love, positivity, being a girl boss, and everything in that vicinity. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to relight the spark in your passion. We all have our passions, the things we love to do, the things that feed our souls. But sometimes when you're doing it, when you're pursuing these dreams and you're pursuing the passion, the stresses and the pressures can get to you. And you can lose your passion a little bit. It really hurts. It's really heartbreaking. It's something that's happening multiple times. It's happened for this YouTube channel. It's happened for my blog. You guys know that I wasn't blogging for like a good long period of time, focusing on this YouTube channel only. And a part of it was because I was losing the passion for writing in general. And that really sucks because writing was my first love. Writing comes before this channel, no offense. But, you know, I love to write so much more than I love to make videos. And so it was really hurtful for me. But, you know, I learned some things and my passion is now back. I mean, like, fire back. I'm here creating this, that, and the other. I'm here going left and right. I am over here pre-writing, pre-recording, editing, making graphics. Ugh, your girl is just mid-level, all of that motivation. And so I'm going to share with you guys how I relit my passion and how you can relight the spark in your passion so that it's not just a grind, it's also something that you love to do. It's enjoyable because that's the whole point of it being a passion. Why make your passions your income if it's going to take away your passion? If you're new to this channel, then go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future girl boss videos. And if you're not new to this channel, then welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me as much as I love you. And yeah, let's get into the video. Tip number one is when you see that you're losing your passion, take a minute and recognize when you lost it. I had to really reflect and look back to see when I lost the passion, and I think I really first started losing passion for my blogging is when I really started to make money on it because it started to feel like a job. And I started to realize, you know, when things have deadlines and when things have due dates, I didn't necessarily feel anymore like my time was my own. And it kind of took drawback because I felt like I had to post blog posts even if I didn't want to or if I didn't feel inspiration. And it made me feel like I wasn't giving enough quality. And so that was around the time when I started to lose my passion for it. And so it's really important that you recognize when and why you lost your passion, what it was that triggered it, what it was that drained it, if you were overdoing it, if you were doing it too much, if you were feeling pressure to do better, to do well, or whatever it is that made you lose that passion. Recognize that because that'll be the first step in healing, forgiving yourself, moving on, all that good stuff. Tip number two is to try new things. Do different things other than your passion. Throw in some stuff involving your passion that you didn't before. For example, I started doing different kind of videos on YouTube when I started to feel, you know, a little unmotivated on YouTube. That's when you guys started seeing more vlogs. You guys started seeing me add the singing at the beginning of my videos. I know you guys really like that, and that was something that I did basically because I was starting to lose my motivation and my passion. I was starting to enjoy recording less, and so I was throwing in new things, new different kinds of content, trying to, you know, relight the passion. And on my blog, I started focusing a lot on my email list, you know, just switch things up a little bit and see how that impacts your passion and how you're feeling about things. Not saying that, you know, I ever deterred myself from my original content and the things that I'm doing, like videos like this one, but also it added a whole lot more, you know, more stuff to my videos. And you know, that's really important, you guys. It's important for you to love what you do, and so sometimes you will have to switch it up a little bit, change the environment. You guys started seeing hair videos, you started seeing vlogs. That's when I started deciding to add in the book review and things like that. So, you know, I started doing more lifestyle content on my blog too. So, you know, there's that switching it up can help re-motivate you, relight that spark, you know. Tip number 3 is sometimes you need to get back to and pay attention to and focus more on the parts of your passion that you love the most. One of the things that kept me from liking blogging, that took away from what I love about blogging, is making graphics for pins, because I no longer have my graphic designer, and that sucked. Like, and I think me having to do that and doing the parts of the business that I didn't like is what it also contributed to my losing passion. And so I started only writing. Like, I started writing blog posts, but I didn't do anything else with them. I just wrote the blog posts. I made the content itself, the body and everything, and I found myself slowly starting to get back into it, enjoying doing it, because I knew that I wasn't creating graphics. I wasn't having to add pictures, because even though that's something that my audience loves and everybody else enjoys, I am not a visual person. So I don't like graphics. I don't like adding pictures. I don't like none of that, none of that, none of that. So those type of things really did bother me and get on my nerves, and it was an annoying part about blogging, and that kind of made me dread doing it, because I was dreading doing those things that I don't like to do. But when I was just writing itself, it made me like motivated. It made me like, oh my gosh, I want to get this out to my audience. So it made me actually want to do the things that I don't necessarily like to do, but that's necessary for me to give you guys good quality. And it's like a domino effect. Like, oh, you're getting back into the vibe of things, and suddenly, you know, oh, I gotta do this, I can do this, I gotta do that, so I can do that. You know, that type of things. Get back to the part that you love, and that part in itself will reignite the passion that made you want to work so hard for it in the beginning. Tip number 4, and my last and final tip, is to stop. Sometimes you need to take a break. Sometimes you're losing that passion because you're overworking yourself. Sometimes you're losing that passion because you need to stop for a minute so you can realize how much it is that you love that. And that is what happened with blogging for me, especially. Like you guys know, I stopped blogging for a while. I wasn't blogging. I was focusing on YouTube only. I was focusing on changing up my environment here because I was losing my motivation here. And so I just stopped in general with blogging. And then eventually it got to the point where, like, I was like, oh my God, I really miss writing. I really miss my blog audience. I really miss reaching out to you guys. I really miss, you know, interacting with the people in my blog comments, all of that other stuff. Like, it got to the point where I really missed it. And sometimes you really need to take a break, take a step back, just relax. And I think that goes with everything. Even if you love your job, people still need breaks. People still need vacations. And I think that that's something that's important, whether you love what you do or not. Everything you're gonna need a break from eventually. There is too much of anything. Even if you love it, you can do it too much, and you start to lose that passion, that fire that you have. So take a break and watch how that fire just reignites all by itself, because it's like, yo, I miss you, come back to me. So those are my tips for how to relight the spark in your passion. I literally only named tips that actually worked for me, that I actually did. I know there's like a bunch of other tips, but I don't like to, even though like I do a lot of research when I'm giving you guys content, I also like for the things that I'm telling you to be things that I've done, that I've tried, that have actually made an impact in my life. I really hate just naming stuff and have no examples because I've never done it. So everything that I listed, I didn't actually research this topic that much. I just did the things, I just shared the things that worked for me. If you have any tips yourself on how to relight the spark in your passion, how you relit the spark in your own passion, leave that in the comment section down below. Let me know. Let's have a conversation about it. If you're not subscribed to my blog and you like reading at all, if you like blog posts, you like articles, the content is going to be similar but not exactly the same to the content here. There's a whole lot of girl boss, self-development, entrepreneurship books, and I'm doing Blogtober, so there's going to be a lot of fall content, just lifestyle stuff. Go subscribe to my blog and my email list, where you get a lot of litty things. When I tell you that my email list has so much stuff that's awesome on there, like I give away things, I give you guys exclusive deals, stuff that I do not talk about on anything else, I talk about in my email list. You get to learn the ins and outs of me and the things going on in my life a lot in the email list. So go subscribe to my email list. That's pretty much it, you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not following me on all my social media, go ahead and follow me on all my social media. If you're not subscribed, then I don't know what you're doing with your life, but subscribe and turn on your notification bell in down below, over here, wherever it's at. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I don't know, I'm like always hair flipping. Like I think I'm cute or something. I mean, I am cute. Let's not play. But like, I'm not like type of person. So I just flip my hair because sometimes like I want it in the front, but then it don't look right, so I just be wanting to, I don't know. But anyway, that was so pointless. I'll see you guys in the next video.